Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to a new update on Ondo. Wanted to give you my full thoughts on the situation right now. We're going to look at the technicals. We'll be talking about the fundamentals. Hopefully, everything you need to know. All right, I'll tell you a little bit about my potential trades on this and what I'm looking at and what I was looking at and what I think is valid and what I think is possible. So yeah, it's a packed video. It's not going to be too long. All right, so don't worry. But you already know how long the video is. But let's get right into it. So obviously, the first thing we have to talk about is some fundamentals, all right? Because obviously, the reason that Ondo now got some sort of a breakout, because what you can see is that Ondo right now is technically just consolidating. The EMAs have been relatively flat since the 19th of June, and we're now kind of consolidating, I would say, between 1.06 here and 1.3. We had two support touches, two resistance touches, and then the last couple of days, we actually were kind of like the middle of that range is 1.17. And we were kind of bouncing around that level. And that's also, like, if you historically look at it, like every time we've actually broken above that level at 1.16, 1.17, we got up to the top. And every time we've broken down below that, went down to the bottom, broke above that, went to the top, broke down below that, started to move down to the bottom until we got bullish momentum yesterday morning in the markets. And that is what caused Ondo to break above 1.17, 1.16 again, as we have done. And that's causing it to be relatively strong right now. Now, apart from that, the RWA narrative in general has also been quite strong, right? And if you talk about Ondo in general, Ondo has been one of the strongest cryptos this entire year. Personally, I bought at 24 cents. And most altcoins are down from the moment that I bought Ondo. And Ondo is up a lot still. And it never really had major drawdown either. So personally, I'm super bullish on Ondo. I'm bullish on the RWA narrative. So I think it has a bright future. And that also helps with the momentum right now that Bitcoin is relatively bullish, even though we're having a bit of a pullback. So the main question for me is, can we hold 1.17? All right, because if we can, we have a track record. Every time we've been able to do that, we get up to at least 1.3. And then at 1.3, we can start talking about potentially getting up to 1.35 and potentially breaking above that and getting up to 1.45. But getting up to 1.45 and therefore breaking the range is only possible if Bitcoin turns bullish. So Bitcoin still has a major influence. If I look at the technicals right now, solely for Ondo, right? So if we focus on Ondo specifically, technically, we had a big bullish breakout. We are in a range, all right. So it's not very weird to say that we're going up to the top of the range. You can see we're gaining some nice momentum right here. We gained some nice momentum as well earlier this night. So as long as, like, purely technically, I think it's most likely that Ondo will respect this support and will move up towards 1.3. Now, I do want to say that this is dependent on Bitcoin, right? I expect Bitcoin to hold its support. If Bitcoin now drops down below 62,000, and this was one big fake out, then this will be a fake out for Ondo as well, and we'll drop back down to 1.05. So keep that in mind, all right? Everything looks quite good for Ondo. We have sufficient momentum. We have gotten a big bullish breakout. The narrative is good. Bitcoin looks relatively well. But if Bitcoin starts to get bearish, the other things don't really matter anymore. And the other things will become worse as well. So yeah, this is what I think is most likely. Keep your eyes on Bitcoin though. If anything changes with that, I'll do a major update either way this afternoon to keep you updated on that. So keep your eyes out, open or out for that. Not sure what the term is in English anymore. But for now, this is what I think you need to know. All right, so thank you for watching. Take care and bye.